going to never blow up your gloves over your painting, although right now it doesn't matter. I scraped that last painting I did. I just did not like how my string slash yarn slash whatever this is ended up. It just wasn't flexible enough. So that was my first try. So I scraped it off using my handy dandy baker's thingy. Just scrape that puppy off, and nice background if you wanted to use it for a background. Keep scraping, adding, do whatever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use up as much of my leftover paint. If I put my glove on properly, it would help, as possible before wrapping it up. Yeah, so it's going to be a very dirty pour. I am going to use leftovers. I'm definitely going to probably have more paint than I need. I haven't loosened it up since the last pour, so it might be a little thick, but that's okay. My canvas is still stretched, so nothing's going to puddle in the middle. I'm going to use dollar store, I believe this is dollar store lubricant, and just put that into the mud. You can see all my colors, yes. Originally, and well, it doesn't matter if it hits the, yes. What was I going to say? Well, originally, the recipe was 1 part paint, 1 part water. I mixed those together first, and then 1 part Floetrol, and that was my recipe for the pour. I'm going to go light to dark again. I'm finding that seems to work for me. Whoops, that's okay. And like I said, I'm going to have more than enough paint for this canvas. See if the silicone interacts. Okay, that's more than enough red, I would wager. Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a juicy pour. I'll probably have enough paint left over for another one. Should I put in the color shift? Sure, why not? That's always kind of a hit and miss thing, and most of the time it falls to the bottom. But if it doesn't, it adds really cool effects, and sometimes even when it falls to the bottom, it adds a cool effect. Now I've got way too much paint here. That's okay. We'll see how it goes. I am not going to stir this time. No, I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to go for it, guys. This is what you're here for. It's all about the flip, cup, pour. Don't drift. Hopefully it won't drift. I'm tempting fate because I've only got a cookie sheet. I'm not going to tempt fate. That'll have to do. Let's move that up a little bit so you can see it. So I've got my dollar store roasting pan here. Now I've got tile in my kitchen, which is great. One thing to note, if you get stuff on your tile, I think you can see that little red dot, maybe not. If you get paint on your tile, wipe it up immediately. If you don't, then you can use rubbing alcohol before it cures. And if you don't, then you can use nail polish remover, and that will get paint off. It gets paint off vinyl floors too. Don't let it dry out on the vinyl floor, though, because it's a real pain in the butt, and you don't really want to. If you're in a cheap apartment, you could potentially really damage the vinyl floor using acetone or nail polish remover. Okay, let the reveal begin. Yeah. Shall we go there? Shall we go there? Sure, why not? It's gonna be crazy, dudes, crazy. Nice cloud. Dropping a ribbon. Dropping another ribbon. Dropping a ribbon over here. Well, okay, crooked ribbon. I just like ribbons. I cannot lie. Okay, I don't have my embossing gun over here. Okay, so let's see where this nice sellage, a lot of that's going to be from the lubricant I put on there. This is a very thick pour, so I'm going to have to lose a lot of this very cool action, I am afraid. We shall see, said the blind man as he stepped off the curb in front of a truck. So remember, whatever you mess up here on the corners, it'll come back and haunt you later. Try not to mess up the corners, man. Okay, roll it back. Now we're going to roll it. Oh, shoot. See, look at that. Did not want that happening. See, I pulled that ribbon there. Okay, I want want it to roll over here, but I don't want to lose a lot of the visual interest. Let's see, I'm puddling, so that's just a lot of dang paint. It might be one of my best pieces of work ever. Or not, who knows, we'll find out. Lots of good cells. Will they stay or will they go? If they go, there will be trouble. Oh wait, oh, I did not say that. You did not hear that from me. So the playlist today is going to be whatever. Late 70s punk rock. That works for me. Oh, see, I got zigzags. Okay, so this is a whole lot of paint. This is Rick Cheadle level of paint, man. It's like, let this stuff just flow into crazy land, and I really am digging what I'm getting here. It's really physically heavy. I'm like, wow, this is kind of a heavy painting. So we're going to want to catch that corner naturally. Let it be a natural corner or not. God, we got some really awesome, interesting things going on this one. It is hella thick, though. This is more interesting. That's more interesting. That's a little boring, but not horribly boring. It's still pretty cool. I have to sacrifice that in the name of thinning the paint, because if this cracks, I'm going to be bummed. Don't want it to crack. I like it. Okay, so we got some of that going on. Let's kind of go for some more interest here. Hopefully we won't zig. Wow, this is freaking epic. I have to say, this is probably one of my most favorite pours to date. This is just so crazy over the top. Wow, freaking very cool. Don't let me drop it. Just totally bum my trip if I drop this. I am really digging this one. I really hope it doesn't crack. Wow. That's epic, dude. I hope you can see the whole thing, because I can't see and I got excited, so I started drifting from frame, man. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. Do you not think that's awesome? You think that's awesome, do you not? Okay, that is freaking cool. Gosh, I hope it stays cool. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures. Should I even bother using the embossing gun? Yeah, God, it's a struggle we all have. Will I get too many cells? Will it just totally make it busy? This is kind of boring. So I could theoretically just do this area and do that. So I think I might go try that. Sorry, I don't have an extension cord. You're not going to get to see the cool action. I could make you listen to it, but that's just mean. Just mean. Wow. That really did pull some epic stuff. At first, it wasn't doing anything, so this is going to continue to develop. It won't maintain the calm in the agated regions I had hoped for. We're just going to get some crazy cellage. I'm going to bring you down rather than bring it up, and hopefully I won't drop you in it, because it's uber cool, dude. It's super cool. Again, you saw what I did. Lots of silicone popping. Come on, focus. Focus, silly creature. A little boring over in that corner. Focus, little creature. There we go. Shifting light. So when this dries, it should be pretty darn cool. Wow. I said a little busier, a little busier. Maybe I shouldn't have done that embossing gun, because it's still popping cells. Of course, right through here, where my shadow is, right, I'm afraid I'm going to touch it. I didn't pop the amount of cells I wanted there, but that's okay. This will continue to develop. It will look completely different when it's done developing, and I will post it. Kind of bummed we got so much action here, because I really did like the definition of the cellage that we had going on. And that means that's probably metallics. If it's metallic, a lot of that's going to sink to the bottom and completely disappear, which will be a bummer. But there you go, 10-minute pour of mud. See, there's cool stuff in mud. I keep telling people cool stuff in mud. And it can be an absolute disaster. Okay, thanks for dropping by. Have a great day. See you next time.